staircase, you can do it underwater.
So much ink underwater! Ah!
But yeah, Astrid's gonna kick off of the floor like a normal person.
Eventually, you come out into a hallway. Jack, you basically bust open the side panel and you can all climb out into the nice, spacious, but still very flooded hallway.
So we're walking in what, knee-high water at this point?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Though the air may be very stale and fishy, but otherwise.
Particularly fishy.
Yes. You can remember your apartment is about 1 floor up. Though
It smells fishy.
I don't like this, guys. It seems fishy.
Oh, Sibby. Right, okay. Let me just...
What?
The lights of the hallway are still active, by the way, so you can barely see. They're like emergency lights, giving you enough light to see, but still pretty dimly lit.
My room was up above, on just 1 floor. I look for any sort of direction I remember being like a staircase or a lift.
Well, you do remember there used to be a staircase and lift combo basically at the end of every hallway.
Yeah.
So you could go down that way and basically reach there. But the thing is, with this place is a bit tilted, for where you're going would essentially keep you going down into the water a bit. But you would have reached there.
I nod towards Astrid and beckon everyone forward.
I nod back.
I guess we're doing this now, so Cora just nods and follows. Yep.
Yep.
Yup.
Splash, 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 splash.
As you're walking through, let's see. I want all of you to roll me. One second. I
Charm?
believe there is a.
Can we go with
thing-
charm? I like charm. Rolling charm's nice.
Oh no, wait, I know what you were gonna say. It's discipline. The failures is
I think
because of...
it's either it wouldn't be it would be probably resilience or athletics. You may roll in order because it's pretty hard, oddly enough, to move and swim in water. So I want to see if you guys are getting tired.
What are you talking about? It's hard to swim in water. I walked on the bottom of a lake with 200-pound weights on my arms for training.
Fuck it, let's go with resilience. It doesn't matter for me
I
anyway.
can hold my breath for
I didn't
8
fail.
hours.
You may not have failed, but you're still pretty tired.
Astrid, I spent the whole day diving. Give me a hand.
I did. I actually
Would you
gave
accept
you a
coordination
foothold, my
like
back.
for better
I
technique rather than
continue
just
walking.
resilience?
No, sadly. It's
Okay.
resilience or athletics. Mind you, Kains, I forgot to say you don't need to do it because you're a fish.
I just wanted to demonstrate my
but you-
superiority.
Excuse
you
you,
did dominate.
cephalopod? Technically not fish.
Dizzy is doing okay. Cora's looking a tiny bit strained. What about Jack?
Looks like he's dashed AFK quick.
Jack is currently being dragged along by Astrid.
I'm just gonna hug the fucking merman around the waist so he can just carry me since he doesn't care and this is perfect for him and I'm getting tired.
Actually, on your way,
Woof, woof, woof.
Actually, now that I'm actually hugging him by the waist, I'm gonna go, damn, Doc, you really work out like crazy, huh? No wonder Astrid has been staring at your abs all the time.
I am not always staring at his abs.
Sure you're
I'm
not.
just occasionally curious, as I didn't think fish had abdominal muscles.
I can understand why she wants her husbands to have them as well.
Yeah, Jack really let himself go, huh?
He is.
I didn't say that in character.
You will shut up. Astrid blushes, thinking about Jack with abs.
he's got a swimmer's body.
He's got the body of a weasel, and that's a direct quote from him.
As
He's
long
not
as he doesn't
muscular.
have the body of a drowner.
Oh my god.
He's not muscular, but sometimes Astrid fantasizes about what he would look like if he was. Maybe one day he could princess carry her.
Yeah.
A feat worthy of somebody of Kain's strength.
I can just imagine Astrid telling her husband, "Get on the floor and give me 50 now."
You will princess carry me on our honeymoon?
We already did our honeymoon. We're already
Oh, right.
married.
Oh,
He just wants him to princess carry her.
By the
out
way,
of
the way
danger
she
someday.
he still princess carried her then, but Astrid had to help him with a little boost from the rocket pack. Basically, jetpacked
On,
herself in the air a little bit so she can help him.
going back to a bit more serious note and the tonal shift from talking about fish abs and bridle carrying the Mandalorian, as you're walking down the hallway, the water is getting deeper, of course, and getting harder to move through. But as you're moving through it, and Kains is leading the way, your foot it hits something.
What a strange coincidence! All our feet hit something.
No, just Kains.
Can I see what it is through the water?
As you look down, the water is murky on this sort of thing. After all, you can tell the hallways were just cleaned by this very water. And it's a bit murky, but as you look down, you see someone in a very old diving suit. Likely somebody who didn't have much. Likely came here when it was condemned and leaking.
How dare it seem there's a dead body underneath me? I'd like to medicine check it just to make sure it's dead.
Okay, you can check,
And cause of death as well would be useful to know.
of course.
Oh shit.
Looks like Jack drowned.
It's advantages to spend.
Oh,
so I
wait,
could
that's
probably
medicine.
glean.
Yeah, you got advantage to spend.
Yeah.
While you, very obvious thing is, yes, he is dead. You can definitely tell that this person didn't die by drowning, at very least.
That's strange. She didn't die by drowning. Perhaps by suffocation. Be careful of the oxygen levels in here. Keep your masks on. I proceed towards the staircase.
Fair enough.
I take it the corpse has no obvious physical trauma, like, you know, a lightsaber burn in the chest.
Not exactly, but he's twisted in odd ways.
Oh. Oh.
Kain seems to be in a rush and didn't notice this, Tizza.
Yeah, it was murky. He was like, is he dead? Is he suffocating? Yeah. Like, I would have given you that much even if you didn't get success, but you failed, so. Right then. As you guys continue down the hallway, you eventually come to both stairway and an elevator. The doors to the elevators are open, and you're now underwater again, by the way. And you could coincidentally swim into the elevator shaft towards the ladder and climb the rest of your way up to the floor, or go for the stairs and see how well they've held up during the rush of water.
Elevator shaft seems the better option. Red path up.
Mm-hmm.
I nod. Astrid, do you think that's the most strategically approachable direction? Let's just say there's an enemy up there for the sake of being careful.
So we want to come from a direction he won't expect.
Yes.
One bump in the stairs and everything collapses around us.
We should come from directly below him.
Excellent. Elevator shaft, then.
Yep.
Swim towards the... Is there
Right.
like a lift in the way, or is it just a...
No, as you look up, and basically all you see is like a few elevator things there, and there's a few elevators below. Essentially, think of it this way. This is a large 4-elevator shaft with basically building on the left of it and building on the right of it.
Gotcha. Okay.
So essentially what you've done is come from the right, get in and going up.
Just swimming directly up in there.
Well, you don't... after a certain point, the water stops. You have to climb the ladder. What order are you guys going to go in?
I'm melee, so I'll go first.
Alright, Cora.
I'll
I'm
go
Adam,
first
so I'll
because
be
I
in the middle.
face tank. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I guess I'll go in the middle then.
I'll go second, so in between Cora and Astrid.
I'm next to Jack.
Will someone specifically want to bring up the rear?
Doesn't seem like it.
That'll be you, Sibby.
I guess I bring up the rear.
Yeah. That's the order? Everybody happy?
Yes.
Sounds good.
Yes.
Awesome. Right, as you start all climbing the rather brightly coloured orange ladder up to another floor, you can hear the creaking of the building as you move. It definitely isn't the most stable. While the straw itself may still be anchored to the cliff face, it still took a rather heavy impact with water, and that dog up on the 5th floor still won't shush.
I can't.
Despite being
He's
dead.
doing things. I don't know what's happening outside, but he won't shut up.
Hey, Ash.
Have you tried going over and hitting him
If you tried euthanizing
What
it,
the fuck is wrong with you?
with a bad boy?
Hang
I
on,
would like to see if
guys.
there's a living being within short range.
You
Besides
may-
us.
Oh,
Hello.
nice. As you started to climb up the ladder, and since you're taking up rear, you take a time to look, and as you start looking around, you open your you open your eyes, but you know, you sense with force and stop sensing as suddenly you realize that it is something that nobody noticed in the gloom below the 4-elevator shaft. And looking down with your foresight, all you see is tentacles slowly crawling up the side of the elevator shaft.
I've watched enough hentai to see where this is going.
The beak of the creature below opening and closing as it's attempting to sneak up on you.
We're still underwater, right?
You guys are just barely out of the water, but the water seems to be rising for some reason. Slowly, barely. Not even noticeable, really.
Jason will pipe up over the comlink. I don't mean to alarm anyone, but I think we have company in the form of a potentially very large octopus.
Can we eat it?
Scare it away.
I don't think you understand what I mean by large. I would suggest you don't look down at the moment.
I look down.
I look down immediately.
What, do I know this is a specific creature, Ash, or is it alien to me as well?
Yes, you do. It's not alien to you because this is a planet. Normally it keeps out creatures such as this.
You broke off, Ash.
Yeah, sorry about that, 1 second.
Looks like the tentacle monster got Ash first.
It got me, I'm sorry. Essentially, this creature is normally kept out by the barriers. But it seems like this one has somehow found a way to sneak in. Maybe from the part that has slipped past the barrier in its crash. Maybe it was here all along and just crawled on in from its hibernation. There are many ways, but what's clear is that this thing is massive.
Oh dear, that's not good. It's crawled in past the barrier. Those things aren't supposed to be down here.
Like, how is that?
Can you make it go away, Tizza? Gora?
Why do you expect me to want to know how to make it go away?
I wave my hands in front of my face as if I'm doing a magic trick.
That's not how it works, Jack.
Right, I wanna use my sense power so I can sense that creature's emotions and thoughts if it's sentient for some reason. A sec. I wanna see what type of mood it's in. You said it was creeping up, so I'm assuming it's a bad mood, but just to make sure. What is the creature feeling right now?
Tasty.
Oh god, it
That's
wants to eat us. Everybody up the shaft now. Let's get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna take the back. Like, I'm gonna make sure everybody gets up the shaft first, and I'm gonna be firing at it.
I'm gonna make
Wait,
sure
are
to
you gonna
stick
stay behind?
close to Astrid in case those things get too close, because somebody's gonna have to cut them.
I mean, Amanda, I would like to remind you that we're on a ladder. You can't stay because you're blocking the route for anyone coming behind you.
Yeah.
Alright, then I'm gonna kick off the ladder, fall a bit, and then use my jetpack to push me back to where the ladder is and grab it once I'm behind everybody.
Fair enough. However, your movements have disturbed the creature, as now it starts to move even further towards you people, the water rising surely with it, as its tendrils start to reach out from the water.
Oh dear, that's not good.
Ash,
Yes?
I would like to use my lightsaber to ward off any tendons from grabbing Astrid.
You may roll attacks. You may roll an attack to see how well you do.
Right, standard 2 perp.
Yep.
Alright. Where's my saber? There's my saber. Hello.
Nice. As you sway your saber up towards the tendrils, you can see the claw-like marks on the end attempted to go towards Astrid's back. As you bring it up, you slash up the middle of it. However, you hear distinct hissing and your saber grinding against something as you deflect it off. You can hear a screech from the creature below as it retracts one tendril, but you can tell you didn't cut it right through like you should.
Oh dear. This creature seems to have quite a tough hide.
Cortosis?
Well, no, it's its hide, or something like it.
Nothing but cortosis can stop a lightsaber. That's impossible.
Actually, Rancors are resistant to lightsabers, but anyway.
Oh, also Mandalorian iron.
That too.
That's better.
No, the Force.
I doubt this creature went to Mandalore to buy some tentacles that are made out of Mandalore armor and shit.
Oh yeah,
Actually,
The void is actually a bunch of things are resistant to lightsabers.
Whisper, whisper, whisper.
Whisper, whisper, whisper.
Anyway,
It is being now reviewed with "This things are attacking me. How dare the snacks attack me?" The creature is now physically moving up the shaft even more, rocking it back and forth. I want all of you to make, let's see, either coordination or athletics rolls in order to stay on the ladder.
I'd like to point out that this is Ash if this was a Cthulhu game. Literally, snacks are attacking me. Why?
hey, Ash,
Yes?
I would like to commit one force rating to buff up my brawn via enhance.
Fair enough.
How is this possible?
Oh,
We're all
yeah.
great with agility. How are we failing?
I have you know that I succeeded with an advantage.
Right, as
Where
the
the fuck is that
entire
ball?
shaft rocks back and forth, Kura, your legs are slip off the ladder and you holding on with one arm. Kains, however, he stumbles backwards and basically, with Jack, falls off. However, with these advantages, I will say that Astrid, you can attempt to grab them, and Kains, you can just grab Jack's hand as you're falling if you
Yeah,
wish.
I'll spend my advantages getting back stabilized.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab them.
Can
Alright
I
then.
make an action?
I want you to roll another athletics, Astrid, in order to basically hold on. Yeah, what action would you like to do?
Right now we're not in the water, right?
Not right now, but it's getting closer.
Well, there's this thing that I got from my new Mandalorian friends, because never leave home without it. I have 5 frag grenades on me, and I feel like I should really slip a few down there. Right on top of this motherfucker.
Boy, that's rude. You don't know he copulates with his mother.
At any rate, I'm gonna chuck a grenade down there. Considering this whole complex is very unstable, I'm not gonna risk and throw all of them. I'm just gonna throw just one grenade down at him and scream, "Hey asshole, choke on this!" And just chuck a frag grenade down there. Straight at him.
Alright then.
I don't even know how much damage it does. The effect is not to deal damage. I basically wanna buy some time and slow him down, or probably, hopefully scare him for a while.
Right then. Astrid, where's your athletics? Nice. As Kains and Jack go falling, you basically combine your arms and are hanging by Astrid's. She is strong, however, a combined weight of 2 people and someone as bulky as Kains is still a little straining for a woman.
Thank you, Astrid!
No problem! Just hold
you're
on more
heavy.
next time.
What's so heavy? Holding up
Wait.
Kains.
Wait, who is she catching exactly?
She's catching both basically Jack and Kains, but they're already holding on to each other.
What about me?
You are, I believe you're fine. Oh no, you actually failed too. Teaser is falling as well. However, I believe you were the last one there, correct?
Well, Astrid jumped down below me, actually, apparently.
Oh yeah. So essentially, as you all holding on, you see Tizzer falling down as well. Is there any actions you guys wish to take?
I'd like to, as I'm clinging on to Astrid, I'd like to try and catch Tizzer.
Are you insane?
I would say that
Actually-
would be.
Ash, if
What?
he catches me, will I jank all of them off the ladder?
Highly likely.
Well, you would probably have
That
to
is
roll
pretty
the
likely, right?
athletics.
It's pretty likely, right?
Who else can take an action? But this is the only option.
Because if that is the case, and Kains actually tries to catch Tizzer will withdraw her hand so he can't.
What are you doing, Isha?
Smile as she falls past.
You can see Tizzer fall into the water down below. Cora, would you like to roll your attack if you're still going to throw that flag?
Well, considering Tizzer's down there, scratch that thought, no grenades anymore.
Scratch the thought, she's down there.
Can I hold out my leg for Teaser to grab?
The point is that you probably couldn't. I mean, you guys could, but Teaser's already done, like,
Right.
she isn't going to risk it. And
Since
she's
grenades are off the table, Korax just gonna sigh and say, "Well, I did want a deep sea adventure," and she's gonna let go of the ladder and with a battle cry just take out her tremor sword and literally fall with sword down trying to impale that motherfucker.
We need to go back with them. I won't let them die on this stupid scouting mission.
As,
Oh no, nobody's dying, dude.
So, at this point, I would say that Jack, you can roll coordination to get back on the ladder, and that would free up the others in order to get back on. If you
I'm
wish to do that.
trying.
By the way, just so we're clear, if that
Yes.
thing opens its mouth, I'm diving straight through with the blade.
Thank you for helping, Daddy.
No problem.
It's
And for the next time
as
we go to the
its
movie,
tendrils are coming up through the water, they basically curving inwards towards Teaser. And you see Cora just dive in after her and basically stab one of the tentacles. Cora, you actually discover exactly. Well, actually, make an attack, and we'll see if you discover.
Okay. Some
That'd
kind of
be fun.
advantage for plunging on him or just normal attack?
For a plunging attack, I would say you get 2 blues.
Ooh,
It
nice.
was distracted by its snap coming towards it.
Can I use my linked ability or just
you
a plunge
may.
attack? Okay, just a plunge attack.
Yeah.
Aha!
Nice. Now, Cora, as you dive towards it, your blade sinks in. However, as it hits at first, you can feel such resistance for some reason. Looking at the tendril you're landing on, you can see like a thick, almost gel-like mucus over its body. and as your blade hits it, the mucus basically bends and barely cuts until you do cut the membrane and you drive your blade into it, which causes it, of course, to screech and flail that tendril about. Would you like to stay on, or would you like to dive off?
I am definitely staying. Now let me see how I'm gonna use that triumph real quick.
Right, while you're thinking of that, currently...
I picked it.
Oh.
Do something vital, such as shooting the controls of the nearby blast doors, or blah 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 blah. Basically, I wanna use that
Perfect.
to make sure that Teaser's gonna be able to get out of the water without that thing pestering her.
You can defend her if Tisa likes to walk up, and for picking that one, I'm going to basically tell you something, well, the other something, as they've... Jack, you've gotten on, Kains, you're able to hold onto the ladder. Looking up, as you're climbing on, Jack, you can see something up above, and you just see 4 rocking elevators hitting each other up above. As the shaft and building shakes, the elevators are knocking around up above you. There are cables still attaching them to the thing. Basically, the only thing that's stopping them now is the brake paddles that are stopping them.
So they're gonna come down on us, right?
Either on you, or something else.
Hey Jack, you still have those grenades you swiped from me?
Shoot the cables.
No, I am. I just wanted the full information. Are there anywhere, for instance, for people to duck in on the side if warned, so they won't get fucking pulled?
I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that the ladder is actually in the recess, so you know you won't get hit by a ladder going past
I'd
you.
rather confirm that with Ash.
Yeah, let's confirm that rather than risk our lives, okay?
If you want to know, let's see, would you be... I think Jack would be intelligent enough to know. The recess, yes, if you press yourself against it, you can easily avoid the elevator coming down, or you could attempt to knock the elevators down one at a time while avoiding them.
Okay, I'm going to shout down to everyone, press yourself into the crack of the recess if you don't want to die. Then pulling out my new pistol and giving it a little twirl, I'm going to fire off at the elevators.
Actually, Ash,
The others can do it as well, and yes?
in order to facilitate a faster escape from this uncomfortable situation, can I is the creature partially out of the water, or is it still fully submerged?
It's basically fully submerged apart from its tendrils, yes.
Right, so I can't really run on them to get out of the water, I guess.
That goes through 2 soak if the elevator cable have them.
Can I grab Teaser really quick as soon as he warns him?
Okay, so you're not shooting at the elevators, Astrid, you're gonna basically help Tizza, are you?
Yeah, the second he said, press into the cracks if you don't want to die, Astrid immediately looks down, sees Teaser is not near the cracks, and basically just falls, breaking or landing with the jetpack, is grabbing her and trying to get her to the recess.
Okay, that's...
What about Cora?
Don't worry, I'll find my own way.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Astrid believes in Cora, she's nimble.
She's a nimble bugger.
Did you just call Teaser clumsy?
I'd actually take it in the other direction and say, Astrid, please, not in front of your husband.
Amanda, are you calling me fat?
No, I'm calling you blind.
That's beautiful. I love that.
No, I'm calling you blind.
So essentially you're reaching down and scooping her up from the water and basically holding her to the recess.
Yeah, basically I'm pressing, Teaser is in the recess, Astrid's pressing herself against Teaser, covering her.
Okay.
You should
Kains,
probably,
what you do?
not be on the same level as me on the ladder, because elevator.
I'm eyeing Jack's gun twirl with a worried
Just go with it,
expression,
Sibby, it's
and
cool.
I press myself into the crevice.
Oh, just
Right
for
then.
everyone else, Jack has been playing with this gun ever since you got it, just doing mock draws at you guys as you've gone past the ship. Like 12 draw. 12 draw.
Actually,
Astrid always swoons.
Tisha will take like a step off the ladder with one foot and like press herself to the side in the crevice, and then and like get Astrid into the other side of the crevice, so both of us are inside the crevice and outside.
Right.
Yeah, but my way was cooler.
As you're basically
But it didn't fall past for you to
fire up
past you to
towards
get
the
killed.
elevator. Again,
Be fine.
as you fire up towards the elevator, you see the brake, one of the elevators, since there's 4, one of the brake panels just get sheared from the blaster fire. What colour's the blaster, by the way, now? Just so, fluff.
I'm going for a nice blue.
Nice
like
blue. Very rare, but very nice. So essentially, you
Also
see
high
the
energy.
blue light go up into the darkness and shear the brake paddles as the elevator tilts, breaking off the other one from its sheer weight as it starts screeching down towards you. Now, Cora, what are you going to do as the creature is now pulling itself up and attempting to its other tendrils at you?
I'm gonna stick my tongue out in a very cheeky manner and say, "See ya, asshole." And I'm gonna take the small piece of tentacle that I cut off as a souvenir as I try to finesse my way to the ladder and find a fucking hole to hide. Coordination?
Coordination with 3 purples.
Okay, sounds fair. I'm just gonna say
Actually,
that
no.
since there's only tentacles and
Hang
water
on.
around me, I'm gonna try to jump from tentacle to tentacle.
Yeah, hang on. It's actually, I'm gonna make it. This is fair because I forgot about the elevator for a second. It's 1 purple and 2 reds, since something can seriously go wrong if you fuck up.
Okay, I'm confident I'll do it. Somehow. I believe.
Please don't. Please don't jinx yourself.
I believe!
Oh, shit.
No, I'm gonna reroll. I'm gonna use a destiny point.
No shit.
Yeah, you just gotta despair.
The elevator.
don't
You
fucking
just said,
say.
yeah, I can do it. I believe in myself.
No, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not afraid. Fuck me up, fam. I'm not gonna use a destiny point.
Oh my god.
Are
You
you
were
sure?
gonna use a despair and a. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm gonna come back to a splattered.
Okay. Fine. I'm using a destiny point. Come on. Oh, shit. That's the wrong one.
Why?
Never mind. I fucked up. There we go. I'm using a destiny point. Everybody calm down. Everything's fine. Everything is not fine!
Oh my.
Nothing is fine!
That's
Nothing!